Hey England, please take over America. I need British rom-coms to rule my country, especially if Decoy Bride can be my first queen. A super duper famous actress is wanting to get hitched to her hottie author fiance. But cause the press is a dick, they go to a small Scottish town for a private ceremony. Katie, our heroine, returns to her small Scottish town because her douche fiance douched out. Plot shiznit makes Katie play Laura the bride to fool the press. But whoopsie! She signs her legit name, so they're legit married and the two spend the day on the run from the press. Lols, dolls, tears, and shenanigans pop off because oh my god, y'all, this is how you do a bickering OTP! Katie thinks James is a rich snob, while James thinks Katie is a money-grubbing, selfish butt. And you can bet y'all booty those sparks pop off! Katie and James exchange verbal jabs at one another like it's a duel match made of words. Yet, their biting wit is not mean-spirited. It's fun and sassy, not cruel. Oh, did I mention Mr. Hero is played by the lovely David Tennant? Or that our heroine is hella well written? Yes, because both of those were realities. My ass fell so hard for that woman, literally by her third scene. I've gone mad vegan. They say after the first 6 years you don't miss them. I'm like kryptonite to men. Kryptonite dipped in cellulite. Yeah, I have no idea what accent I was doing there. I wasn't Scottish and it wasn't English. It wasn't even human. All I know is that woman is my queen goddess, princess, president. I want the chickadee in my life. I love her so hard. Hell, I just love this movie. This story is amazeballs for a million reasons. But my favorite is the fact that it kept the focus on the OTP. I mean, yeah, other characters get the good. Like the mama? Darlin had a small part, but holy shit, it was epic. A life spent making mistakes is so much better than a life spent doing nothing. Damn! The movie used her sparingly, but when they did... Oh yeah, I cried. So we did get tiny little character plot moments for other things, but mostly it was the couple. And Decoy Bride is how you do a romance right. 90% of it is just these two spending the day growing closer together. There's snippy dialogue and sexual tension. Those two are like the mama and the papa of great rom-coms. Exhibit A, the scene with the undressing dress buttons. And yet, despite having those moments of, you know, typical rom-com antics, nothing in this movie is really cliched. Every time you think it might bust open some stupid, it didn't. Damsel falls into water to be rescued. Okay. But no awkward mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Local boy wants to fight hero over the heroine. Okay, but beta boy ain't here for He-Man tactics. And the Katie uses the words to resolve the stupid. It's my favorite thing in the world. Making a good, funny rom-com ain't easy, but Decoy Bride makes it look simplistic as hell. It's a hard sell when your hero is 100% gonna marry not the heroine through most of your plot. Moving from bickering antics to hard eyes without your hero coming off as a flighty asshat, that is complicated. I'm gonna marry this chick. Wait, no, never mind, I'm gonna marry this chick is like the least romantic romance hero ever. To avoid that crap, that means that your third act has to be hella smart. If it ain't, it's just gonna be a fart with emotional whiplash. This part, oh god, blah, 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 blah. That's what happens when you fangirl and words try to come out at the same time. I was trying to say that, oh my god, Decoy Bride is Albert Einstein. Because that's how damn smart the thing was. I won't wreck it for you, but you will, shall, is gonna swoon over the phrase, a chapter can be a book. Why you will, shall, is gonna swoon over that phrase? Because it's literally the most romantic love confession ever. I love smart scripts that keep good from minute 1 to minute done. Especially with the romance crap. Every single frame of this film tries to make you feel something. And what's more, it does it mostly through the OTP. This writing plus that acting equals all of the feelings. Just the way the two look at each other was like a romance novel come to life. If Decoy Bride ain't doing the OTP stuff, it's doing the lol stuff. Adjusted his testicular implant will forever go down as the best phrase that ever phrased. I'm laughing just thinking about it. The acting, the writing, the directing, the pacing, God, everything. Everything was solid and wonderful. Quick-witted dialogue, a feel-tastic romance, and emotional sincerity, all in one package with David Tennant and a great kiss. I, for one, welcome our British overlords. England, give me more. Okay, now for the obligatory apologies at the end of the video. I have tried a new setup, as you can maybe not tell. So I'm still getting comfortable with it, and it's a little bit awkward because for 3 years I've not filmed this way. And by this way, I mean I'm sitting on a stool instead of the floor. Yeah, real revolutionary stuff there, Jackie. I want to know why the hell we can't have more rom-coms in 2017. Superheroes are taking over, and, you know, no shame if you love that, but God, I don't. I want emotion, not bang bang. Because even this film was like 2011, I think? I don't remember. Me no good with dates. And don't worry, for those of you who may even care, I'm not quitting Asian dramas and Asian romance movies. I'm just on one hell of a slump, and it's killing my soul. I hope that's okay. And if it's not okay, then I'm sorry, because I'm still gonna do it. I'm trying to think of something to say to end this video, because God forbid I just, you know, say bye. You could just get up and walk away. Is that weird? That feels weird.